Yep. So the two individuals have entered the tree line, thinking they were going to approach their fellow bandits, and instead have stopped to see you. Hands just rest on the sword. What's going on?
Me Zemo.
Hello.
These your friends?
What people?
There's no one here. Like you cleared the bodies, remember?
We did clear all of them, like, did we? Is that true?
There's some blood.
There's two fleed, one's buried, one's been chucked in the river.
Yeah, they left.
One person.
Then there's two fleed.
They took their bodies with them.
I
asked them to.
Okay, yeah. So no one's after it.
I used the word ask. Told.
You told that. Like, wait, what did you do to them?
They left.
They left.
Oh, I killed one of them.
Swords come out.
Okay.
Fighty man, go bye bye.
They went by. So you killed them. They went bye bye.
They left.
They
Bye.
left.
We asked them politely to leave. Yeah.
You killed one of them. You shut your mouth.
How does he know?
Men tried to
He just told them he did.
Men tried to take Zemo's stuff.
Are you saying this is a shame?
I don't know what
You guys have
I don't know how to do this idiot anymore.
So wait, so you told us. So he tried to intimidate us, pretending to kill them, and you're asking if he's lying. You are some weird people already.
I know what I said.
To be honest,
You robbed the flower girl.
would understand.
They kind of like they're a lot more animosities towards you. Like, that's who?
The papers of the bag of the person whose stuff this is.
They look at each other like. I don't know. Yeah, want to prove.
At least Robin
Zemo never
Noble.
forget face.
He's not wrong. He's only seen what 12. Do you know what 12 is? We'll get to that later. But yeah, at least Robin Noble or someone with money. Why a flower girl? It's a bit low, really.
Give us your money.
Oh, bless. I've literally told you I've killed one of your own.
Is your sword still on fire? Or have you dropped concentration?
I'm not concentrating.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I have to be.
I say we had a short break.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
do so.
That's true. Yeah.
The most important question is, did you see an ostrich horse running in that direction?
They came from the opposite.
Ah, so.
So what you're telling me is they're useless.
Lazily.
Did you say that again?
Here I go murdering again.
You know what? Yeah, Shane will say that.
He's intimidated now.
Yeah, roll an intimidation check for the if you're useless comment.
It's a 5.
So you say that. Pretty sure we could still take out a couple of men if we wanted, and some kids.
That's what your previous friend said. Oh, I really need to get the voice on.
Vocal exercises.
Keep it, Shed's just go for it. Like, it goes deeper.
Say Shane can only talk in verse now.
Do the.
Oh no, I'm going Yoda.
Do it again and it'll come out when you get
That's a good point. What did I even just say? I've already.
That's what you're like.
That's what your friends thought. I mean, now I'm on spot. It's gone. That's. That's what you. Oh, fuck me.
You know it!
That's what your friends previously said. And they're no longer here.
There were twice as many? 3 times as many?
The one that's not talking, he thinks he's being smooth. He looks back over his shoulder the way they came, and then looks back at you guys and is like, I'm sorry. He's like, very true. What do you want?
There's the flower girl.
We don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, you can have a scarf. There's the flower girl.
What flower girl?
Yeah.
SS.
No, that's a boyfriend.
That's the math.
That's
Yeah.
a boyfriend, yeah.
And we do have the name.
Oh, it's on the back.
Yeah, we do have the
you
name
have
inside
a
the
name.
back.
Name.
You don't know, you don't get there.
I don't remember it. It was like what? Like a week ago.
Found it like few minutes ago.
Shut the fuck up! I'm backing my man here.
They're watching. They're watching you, and like you can kind of tell, like they are not going to admit to shit if you haven't got anything on them. Like they're criminals. They're not going to admit it.
Don't look at me, boy.
How
You don't know, do
is
you?
or Zemo will sit on you?
Roll an intimidation because you are 6'4", and that is genuinely bad. And not really clothed.
Oh god, the smell! The smell!
17.
One of them just holds out their sword and is like, it comes anywhere near me and I cut it off, and the other one is a bit like, it could be bigger than us.
Okay, I'm just gonna flap and get the bag out, like, clearly visibly annoyed and reread it.
Kyoki.
Kyoki,
They look at each other again.
you've got a bag. I said you can have this contents, I don't care for the contents, you have order numbers or whatever.
The nervous one takes off back into the trees. Ditch is the one that was doing most of the talking. Just the direction you saw him look is bolts. Second one sees, and they only have some fire to you guys. Yeah, after a beat, takes off as well.
Follow Chase, I assume.
Let's get
Yeah,
chasing.
chasing them.
Yeah. Alright.
Yeah.
Oh Lord, there we go, chasing.
Oh Lord, he come in.
Oh no, you're gonna make me run, aren't you?
I will say the only one who would have a chance of catching them would be Ro if she used her other key point to step of the wind to bonus action dash, and then potentially could subdue one of them.
Rogue against the.
You do have, remember you have range stuff too.
Get the weak one.
I can try.
Yeah, you've got your war whip. You
More
could-
whip, yes. I can try that when I once trying to run.
Go on. I'm not always going to help you like this.
Yeah,
guys.
no. That's just what I think we were going to go with T.
Since you're pretty, yeah.
Let's go roll it.
23.
23?
And it's, yeah,
What's the
30 feet.
30 feet and it's the grapple. So what do I do? Like, do I?
Oh, no.
Is there anything specific it says, or am I just making a contested athletics?
Dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, if you've got a save, you can get through the grip.
Oh, I know what the thing is. What?
You said you got them.
What's the DC? I guess the DC will be 14, won't it? No, it would be 15 for you because yours is +5.
Yeah, my.
So 8 plus proficiency plus
It fails. It failed either way. I was just
Cool.
making
So
sure.
you have one restraint.
It failed either way. I'm just letting you. I'm just repeating this stuff so you learn for the future.
Yeah, sorry.
So you've grappled. So you
The weak one.
the water like as Ro prepares to like dash forwards, Zarak lifts his hand and the water lifts with it, and you just do like a moving forwards. It just the water streams through the trees in this 30-foot coiled snake, and you feel it stop. You feel a tug, and you hear ah! As you just yank this boy back through the trees, and he's just kind of like trying to hit water doesn't really work.
Yeah.
It's not even like you haven't solidified or anything. It's just going through. It's doing nothing as you just hold this boy aloft with your water whip.
It's not very effective.
So I just pull him into the middle of all of us then, basically. And
Zemo. Sit on him.
I'll tell you what you want.
Sit on
You,
him.
he previously failed your intimidation check. He believes you'll do it. Yeah.
Sit on him.
Don't sit on the poor bugger.
You won't kill him.
You shut up for
Ro,
now.
are you doing anything to get the other one, or are you stopping?
Ray will spend a chi point to do a
Key.
Gee.
chi.
Trying to use his G.
there's on the.
I've been lied to.
You don't even have chi points to spend.
Non-bending scrum!
Mate, non-bending gang all the way.
To move like the wind
Cool. You can.
and catch like
So that was a bonus action, so you could like.
dash bonus action dash.
The dash would have caught up to him because the movement speed is the same.
Yeah.
So with the dash, you would have straight like overtaken him. Do you want to do anything to now subdue him with an action?
Can I then get my, of course, I can just swipe his feet, cause him to stumble?
The row special, sure.
Yeah, very special.
Yeah, roll to attack.
Oh,
No, he knows you. There's no coming up behind him. Advantage.
I've not won it, but it's gonna be a 6.
You nat one it.
Does Road fall over?
Yes, row. Yeah. Row. Yeah. You're not quite. You're not burst.
Ooh,
We can use
What are you
it.
doing?
I have an inspiration point, don't I?
We do.
It's sure a inspiration point, so you go
A little bit
next.
more a long way, apparently. But then when the next one is, but a little bit more a long way. Which one are you now?
For what behaved.
Can we use our inspiration points to let other people roll again?
I'm gonna use
Ro
one.
is too far ahead for you to know they failed, if that makes sense. I'll say if in character you feel like you could provide something, but Zemo is currently threatening to
Going to
stick.
set on someone.
Yeah, Ro is
Teabagging.
dashed off ahead. I would say if it was in your line of sight, yes, but in this instance, no.
I'm gonna
Bro has
roll
fucking dipped.
for I'm gonna use my inspiration to re-roll. Oh, no. That was 19.
That hits you.
So can I almost like tumble and then almost roll out of it? Like,
Acrobatic.
Yeah, you go to swing with a very Ro-like kind of like violence at the back of me again, and he kind of sees him. He's like, "Ugh," and he like runs even more, and you're like, you know what, violence isn't for me. And you, as you trip forwards, you kind of spring like this, and you just
rugby tackle.
you just rugby tackle his legs out from under him, like you abandon the weapon approach and just do what Ro does best, which is barrel into situations, quite literally and figuratively in this case. And yeah,
Take a page out of Zemo's book.
Yeah, just
and
take
sit on him.
It works!
for that I would that. Oh no, they failed. Yeah, roll an acrobatics check to just see if you could like maneuver yourself on top of them.
9. Where's my good rolls?
So that
You
is
wasted them all earlier.
that is a. We both rolled the same. So again, I guess.
6. And that one did again.
He's sat on you now. Train me, my boy.
I mean, I rolled a 4, so it's still less. But a 1 is an automatic failure.
But I've got +5.
I know. I'm trying to. I'll say because even though it's an automatic failure, but I also rolled lower than your amount. I will say you are now both just scrabbling and tussling in the earth.
I say it's not
not-
a pretty sight. It's the chewing arm, biting
Yeah.
legs.
So not grappled, not stopped him outright, but we will cut back to the others.
Well, this mess ensues.
You know,
While this message.
imagine like cartoon cat and dog fight and like it's just a whirlwind.
An occasional arm and a leg comes out.
Bam, kick, wow.
Alright, so has Zemo sat on the boy, or what are you guys doing?
I think Cupid's trying to stop him from doing it. Like it's trying to stop Zemo.
He's just yes, he's still hella aloft in like Zorak's water whip, like, please, don't let him tell me. Don't let him tell me.
Then where's the flower girl?
Took her to the hideout.
Why'd you have a hideout?
Where's the hideout?
We're going to keep all the stuff that we took. She didn't have much. A couple of gold, that was it.
Again, flower girl.
You just take it on the road, man.
Honestly, you'd become
Where?
better bandits if you went for nobles.
Do you think a lot of nobles come through here?
Honestly, anyone's having money that flower girl.
You'd be surprised.
Have you seen the side of that like, town? They're not going to buy her flowers. They've got the economy that matters.
I like flowers.
Yeah, maybe you should go into forestry. Being a bandit's a terrible life.
I was going well up until now.
You know, this day was always going to come.
She's at the cave.
Where's the cave?
I don't like you. She's at the
Where
cave.
cave?
God, so you're not going to sit on me?
Think about it.
If I answer, will you sit on me?
If answer bad, Zemo sit.
You might bring you along just to see you, like, so you're not lying to us.
The cave. Just a little like hobo bindle.
The ball just carried along the floor.
The caves through the trees. Just that way. Points to the direction he was kind of bolting.
You tell truth.
Yeah, I mean,
Zemo will sit.
roll intimidation.
Oh.
Now one.
6.
No, it smells not that bad actually. Go on.
Sit on my face.
I'm not lying. It's through the trees. Like, there's a cave. The river runs into the cave. We hide out there. We
Kunka smart. What Kunka think?
I believe he's telling the truth. Leave the poor boy alone.
How many other hostages have you got?
Just her. Just the girl.
It doesn't look good on your CV.
How many more bandits are in this cave of yours?
I mean, how many were out? There were 6 out. You said you killed one of them the others were out.
Oh, one of them may have drowned.
No, remember you heard him climb out the river.
May have drowned.
We don't know.
But not tons. We used to be bigger, but some of them left.
Probably went for a better life.
I mean, we had a group of hunters that we worked with, but they haven't checked in a couple of days.
Because they've got a better life.
Well, I wonder what they should be.
No, I mean, probably less than, maybe 30, 20, I don't know.
I'm not gonna lie to you, if you didn't have the girl, then we'd have left right now. Honestly, we'd have lost all interest in this. How about you just let her go, and we won't go in and beat you all up?
That is not up to me.
Well, maybe you should advise her.
Gal would bust my head in if we...
What are you even getting from her? No one's gonna pay a ransom for a stupid flower girl anyway.
Well, I'm a bandit and that's cynical.
Look,
Spirits, man.
okay, where are you sending the note to?
What? No, what?
The ransom note.
We haven't written one.
Who are you gonna send it to anyway?
I don't get told these things. We took it like an hour ago. Like, what? Do you want to join us? You seem pretty good at this.
If we let you go, you're going to go back to the camp, you're going to tell them that we're coming, and they can either get ready or let it go. And if you get ready, you're sporting.
I won't tell anyone.
Oh no, it's better if you do. You'll be far more sporting.
Jesus.
Roll intimidation check.
Psychopathic now.
16!
He kind of almost tries to get more behind the water because it's holding him, so he's like, this might protect me, but I don't want to talk to you anymore.
I could lose my grip.
Cut back to Ro. What are you doing?
Why should they call it the weak one?
So you're currently scrabbling, kicking. You went for his leg, so he's gonna try and kick you in the face, to try and make you let go and everything. And roll on that one, so.
Can I try and elbow him in the face? Or elbow him in the gut?
You're down by his leg, so I'll say make an athletics check to see if you can struggle your way up his body.
Well, I've been by his legs. I'm assuming he's male.
He's male.
No!
No!
No! Leave his fucking eggplant alone, honestly.
This is worse than me killing them now.
Make an athletics check.
He's a man's vegetable, right?
Aww.
That's your fucking fault.
Yeah,
Oh,
what did I roll, Tom?
That's a nat 20, I assume.
That one's not 20.
How do you want to incapacitate this man? Do your thing.
Oh my god.
That's all male audience got.
He was male. He's no male no longer.
Do you want to pop a grape? What are you doing?
No!
Let's not, please.
Right.
Can we fade to black on this?
I'm sweating internally honestly.
Right.
First one I had.
For the guys in the group, I want to go. Ro goes for a knee jab, but I want the guy to feel almost see that, so he goes to cover, and then she's gonna elbow him in the gut.
You're faking it.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
even
gonna fake
worse.
it.
Mate, it's the fear in it. It's
The fucking fear.
So you kind of crawl your way up his body, and you see you see his veil. So you get up to about your head reaches the sternum. It's your elbows are kind of at waist height. You do just pull back, and you go, and he's like, no! And then as his mouth opens, you uppercut and just clock him right under his chin. And just this guy is. You stun. I'll say you've officially stunned him. So if you want to make another, I'll say another athletics check with advantage because he's straight up stunned. No, actually no, stunned. He's straight up.
There's a conversion for it.
Yeah, can't move and pinch me. Also, it's an auto fail strength or dex save. So I'll say you don't even have to roll for it. You can just flip him over and just sit on his back or something. Yeah.
And then Ray's just gonna get a cookie out and just happily munch on a cookie, while sat on the man's back on the floor and wait for you guys to come down.
You just hear this
And I give Hammy a bit of the cookie as well.
Hammy jumping up and down and yeah.
Yeah, Hammy's on the back of his head
Hammy's but
it does nothing, but yeah.
Have
Have you ever seen a squirrel bat curb stomp someone?
That's what Hallie's doing.
Trying to do.
Fuck's sake.
Back with you guys.
So me and Tam, I'm still holding him. Tam's still like, I'm not.
Well, I like you letting go.
I think I loosened the grip slightly, so we let him go. We then, as a group decision. Who's out of us 5 here? I'm asking, are we letting him go?
Let me go.
What
So-
Shane think?
You gonna put me down there?
I think we should at least make sure he runs in the opposite direction if we're letting him go.
Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah.
So I loosen the water whip then and
Just drop him.
drops him.
Drops unceremoniously into a pile on the floor, like damp middle. Like, you know those people who like sweat in really unfortunate places when they work out? Like that, like just damp around the middle, like on the floor, like, oh! And just scrambles off, running up the river, back the, not back the way you guys had come from. And like as he did say, like the river goes into the mouth of the cave. So like you're pretty confident he is not going to be able to like double back or anything.
Cool, that being said, it's gonna be like a fuck, bro.
Yeah.
So we're like running in general direction of where I saw Rose off to.
Oh, you burst through the underbrush and you see Rose sitting on the back of this bandit, Hammy like jumping up and down on the back of his head. It does nothing, and Rose just sitting there eating a cookie.
Jeez, guys, what took you so long?
Really, really good work, honestly.
You've got like a bruise up here
Yeah.
from where he kicked him.
That's what I sound like. Good job, kid.
We were
Damn it, that really hurt.
Honestly, impressed.
we were interrogating the other guy.
From the ground.
So your friend was a pathetic piece of piss.
A whack. Use my cane to whack him. Side of his head. Wake him up.
Oh, what the spirits!
Should I get up from them off of him now?
Zemo
No.
sit?
Zemo
Zemo sit?
threatened to sit. We liked that. It worked well. Zemo squat.
Zemo spots him again.
Oh god, sweet you at the
Have you seen that fucking image of fucking King Kong?
I mean, I'm just seeing a Taurus demon up there. Something.
I mean, I'm presuming if Rose's sitting on the chest, there isn't much other area
There's
to
still
fully
a
sit on.
face.
So
On his
yeah.
back. Like,
I say there is unsmeared face.
Oh, yeah, let's roll him over at least. You know, he's got at least
Yeah, it's easy to
enjoy
talk to you.
the
I'm
game.
always just,
enjoy the toilet.
as long as this poor old man doesn't have a face, he knows somewhere to sit.
I think that'll increase the intimidation.
Roll with advantage on
Why
it.
is it winking at me?
He's like a sad old man.
Fuck him.
I thought there were only two old people in wrinkly old men in your group. So you're gonna roll him over?
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
So are you standing over him when you roll him over?
Yeah.
So,
I assume like
yeah.
a proper like foot over, like proper school, like open leg pose.
Very dogged.
Yeah, you roll him over and he's just like, ugh! What the hell? What do you want?
Zemo want to sit on you.
Please don't do that.
I want the flower girl.
Flower girl's in the cave.
We know.
Yeah, I figured he told you.
Yeah, you spent his gas, I'm not gonna lie.
He's new.
Yeah.
This was meant to be a routine check-in.
What? Any chance that you let her go? What are you getting for her?
It's not up to us.
Who's up to?
Gal,
Who's go?
leader.
So, take us to your leader. I've always wanted to say that.
Sure.
To the shadow room.
I ain't going in there like this. He's gonna cave my head in.
Oh, he won't be there to cave your head in.
He's there now.
Yeah, but he won't be there to cave your head in.
You guys think you can take on
We
Gal?
don't want to take him on, we just want the girl.
You ain't gonna give up the girl.
Why is he so obsessed with this girl? You make it sound like this.
I mean, we're a bunch of bandits who live in a cave. There's not much to do.
Which is why it's not the girl.
This is PG.
Yeah, they're just braiding her hair and making a baby. She's actually going to be their new mother.
They're holding hands, but really
Yeah,
hard.
guys, that's just Peter Pan.
No, he just shrugs like, what do you think he's gonna do with her? I ain't getting in the way of that. Gal's a bastard.
A bastard, so you don't like him, or just twat?
Gal's a bastard.
That's fair. Have you ever considered not being bandits?
Come on.
not being bandits.
I'm not really good at much else.
What is it with these Earth Nation people not being good at their jobs?
This is my job.
Yeah, but it's not really a job. And again,
What do? You don't
go
look,
for the rich one!
you don't look like you've worked a day in your life.
He hasn't.
Exactly. Don't think you can give me shit. Swing.
Zemo sit.
Timo says,
No, you
I don't like this one!
You don't listen to him anymore.
Timo, what is your heart tell you?
Bang!
Zemo want to sit on man. Man be very snippy.
I've been called Snippy before.
You youngsters.
Snip, snip.
I wouldn't say that when that's dangling. Right above my face.
Snips as a point.
So you know where the you know where the cave is, you know where the girl is, just let me go.
Need you. Collateral.
Okay.
Don't know what mean. He said.
You think they're gonna trade me for the girl?
Yeah, they're not gonna do that. He's worth
Yeah,
nothing.
no.
He's already said they'd smash his head in.
Yeah.
He's basically fodder at this point. Frankly, you could kill him and they wouldn't even notice. It's
Yeah.
kind of sad, really.
If you guys think you're gonna go in there and be like, oh yeah, we got rid of Tom, they're gonna be like, which Tom? Like, they're not gonna care.
Do you know how much they ransomed her for?
I haven't been told about any ransoming. If they are, we don't know what family she's got. We'll probably send a note to the village, but I don't know, 20 gold. Maybe 150, like, if it turns out she's somebody.
Have you seen her though? She isn't anybody. I told you, I told your friend, if you would, seriously, next time, don't take prisoners. Just steal from them, and you wouldn't draw attention to yourselves.
Gal's a leader, man, we just do what he says.
And I'm going to tell him that before I kick his head in.
Okay,
Let him go.
Bye bye.
I can go.
Yeah.
Scrambles up, but also tries not to get too high. As he kind of like pulls himself up from underneath you and just bolts the same direction as the other one went.
Bye.
Poor sod, honestly.
Never gonna unsee that third eye.
So scarlet. So brown eye.
I kind of had a disgusting visual of that. Bits of dirt flakes falling onto his face during every time he's talking.
Please do not talk about astral.
Say money Dangleberry.
What's happened in this half?
What does my D&D campaign
I'm
become?
so hyped for the beat button. We need beat buttons. Every time this is awful.
So,
Alright, let's go to the wave echo
This is
cave.
the time you guys invent a drinking game.
Yes!
what are you guys doing?
Let's go to the stupid cave. You
okay
be
on
the
seeing
stupid
it?
guy with the stupid face and the stupid dies.
So they've indicated a path.
Okay, I'm gonna level with you. You didn't like it when I killed the last one, right?
Yes.
This guy's an actual asshole. Removing him from the gene pool would be good for humanity.
It might be. We're not killing him.
Name?
No. People are let off the path all the time. Prime example.
We do things different back home.
I can tell. We're not killing him.
Let's just make sure he gets the message then.
Our message is fine.
No, I dribbled.
Wait, the message is
This isn't a
you
shame-
dribbled?
not a shame thing, but in the villages that we've passed, has there been like any kind of police? There have been. Okay. Okay.
You guys
There
haven't.
have been?
Yeah, you guys haven't explicitly sought them out, but there have
Yeah.
been like law enforcement. Yeah.
Oh, I thought we were in like a backwater, like not being punished. Literally a small place where they haven't even established like authority yet.
Even like settlements had like acting sheriffs. Same as like the doctor that like was elected to their position.
I say, I guess someone drew a short straw like into
Yeah,
like,
True.
the doctor.
Literally, yeah.
Probably the
Yeah,
baker. It's
that's-
probably Woo. That's why her biscuits are so horrendous.
She's busy. Like
Yeah, arresting criminals.
Have these cookies.
Ted Lasso, she is not. The kind of recipe.
It's a family recipe going back generations. It's chef's food.
Nestle too much. But yes, what are you guys doing?
So I have a it's not really a plan per se. I was basically to ask for a conflict, but is everyone against just going in there and asking for the boss? I want to be really sneaky or whatever. I'm more happy for the direct approach.
I would say stealth. in best option.
You were told that there are at least 20 or 30 people in,
Yeah.
in that den.
How much 30?
You know how many we are?
It's a lot.
More than us.
So unless we go split off, we'll cause a distraction one sneaks in.
Who's the most sneaky out of
That's
all of
very
us?
smart, though.
Does anyone have the ingredients to make a pipe bomb?
Oh, someone has got gunpowder.
Oh yeah! Yes, I do.
Yeah.
And we got some rope for abuse.
I feel like a couple of us have gunpowder.
Yeah.
How does one become a bandit?
4 life choices.
How does one pretend to have made?
Presumptuous enough to think that any choice could be good for them. You don't know what they grew up. What their
4 life
what,
choices.
what their situation was. Maybe they were pushed to it. I don't know why I'm defending them.
4 life choices.
It's a shame we let the bandits go. We could have used them.
You sound like
Oh, I was just going to suggest we recruit ourselves. Bandits.
We could have used them.
And then how does become bandit leader? Surely it's beat them in some form of strength, and I'm sure Zemo would be excellent at this.
We're not making him our fucking bandit king.
Yes, but then he disbands the bandits and tells them to go get real jobs.
I love
Long
that
as you
you're
know the
becoming
flaws.
these amazing reformers. Like, hunting isn't even a horrible profession.
Well, that's
but-
why I didn't kill anyone.
You say that.
I have a line.
But meat is murder.
Meat isn't murder. Murder is murder. But yeah, why don't we pretend... We're not in a rush. We're in a... Are we in a rush? Do I think we're in a rush? Or we could just kill them all. I mean, sorry. Ask them to leave all.
Better.
Yes.
I will condition you.
How a chocolate.
Oh boy.
Oh, where did you get that from, Chef?
Here, have a gold piece.
Yeah, wrong tactic, not wrong person.
Didn't get any of their names, did
You didn't ask. You got Gal.
Yeah, we got Gal Big Man.
That was
No,
it.
we
He's
got,
the only one you don't
we
want.
got the bandit.
Yeah, we didn't get
Yeah.
that name. You
He
said if
said-
another Tor dies,
Tong.
then they're not going to know. So you want to say Tong recruited us? They're not going to know who Tong is, because you just said they don't know who Tong is.
Friends with Tong. With the new recruits.
Yeah. We're the hunters that didn't want to join the stupid shop. We thought it was a really bad idea anyway. Call that.
I don't think we're getting in dressed like this. A prissy boy, mud man.
Zemo.
A good guy with books.
What?
What? Yeah, I didn't fucking hear that.
Zemo need clothes.
Clotohes.
You haven't seen it written down. You can't pull that shit.
So Zemo gave me his clothes to me.
He's a lot.
We faced worse, right? No, really.
Don't go to 20 bandits, yeah.
It could be worth just scouting this entrance. Maybe they have patrol patterns or something.
Shane has a point.
Or wait till nightfall.
Do caves have back door?
Not normally, no. Can you make one?
Maybe.
Drop it from well, surprise cock bag.
And he's got a rope.
Oh, let's not do that.
Fucking pick up the flower goal and come with me.
Divide and conquer, free front, free battle, just...
Or we're wealthy aristocrats who want to buy a new slave. Actually, buy the flower girl. Then I have transport.
What slave?
It's like a prisoner but with jobs.
What? Is Zemo slave?
Is Zemo a prisoner? Does Zemo have a job?
Zemo is not a slave.
You're not a slave.
Zemo is the very definition of free life.
Yeah, I think if I'm honest, your freedom is kind of scary.
Well, you said the way to nightfall, didn't you?
That's right. I've suggested them patrolling. Watch them.
Yeah.
Like, from a distance.
Shane and Bro both speak some sense. We can't go into this blindly.
So that'll take some time to see if we can dig his hole.
Sleeping hole.
No. Back door hole. So while we can scout out all together, while you dig us a back hole, back door hole. And we'll all go up the back door hole and retrieve the flower girl, and we'll deflower girl them. And go on the top.
And it continues.
Jesus.
So,
Could have made her a fisher or not a bottom.
So you're being an honest woman out of this deflowered flower girl.
I took an arrow to the knee.
Let's go to the river.
Wither. A wither.
So the river, it kind of, the river flows down towards. You can kind of see like a ridge out, a big kind of hilly ridge outcropping, and it flows down into what you guys can see inside it as you approach these kind of grassy, knolly banks that kind of descend down into this kind of, it's like a little, a shallow chasm-y kind of area that then these big, massive rock walls kind of form up against. And this kind of big wall of, like, you know, like the ridgeway, like that kind of height. Not like a massive, deep chasm, but big rolling hills that would take a while to get even just to the top of. Then they back, and this river runs through it into this. So like this front bit here is like all you guys can see. But yeah, that's what you approach as the ground dips down into this ravine. That's what I'm looking for. That's
Are we able to, like, maybe stay in the trees, crest the hill, just enough to like see at all?
Where that
Yeah.
stumpy wumpy is.
Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, like,
Yeah, so where that kind of like cuts off is like where you would begin to descend down into the valley.
Yeah.
That's the word I was looking for.
Is this the guy? This is where the guy in the river ended up.
No, he went the other
Yeah,
way.
this is upstream.
God damn it. They have a water under.
I know.
Who can swim?
It's almost like it was planned that way.
we're gonna submerge him.
Because submarine man.
I just thought I'd make a nice little fun with lots of it. Like, I mean, you're in ground. I thought I should probably level that playing field a little bit.
I could try.
I was like, what can smile if I can make an air bubble or sort of like periscope that shit?
I pull up the cruise map and try and swim across and see what's over there.
From your position, you don't see anyone directly outside because the cave mouth definitely shadows. You can kind of see light. You can see the outcroppings of light and some shadows within the cave entrance as they watch the valley. But from your elevated position, you can't see any one person in particular.
Can I try and swim through there and you like go underwater and like see what's around?
Make a bending check first.
Okay.
This is a flowing river. You can feel the currents kind of like the way that they push and pull. You feel that naturally. With that bending check, you're not confident that you could submerge yourself properly to remain undetected and also concentrate on watching your surroundings.
It's alright, boy, we'll get there soon.
I said yeah, because they like I try my best, guys.
So I assume the best idea is just to scout out as much as possible, yeah, sort of wait till nightfall. Because they'll have some sort of patrols around there.
Yeah. Okay. So you guys.
So, like, is everyone else alright with that?
Yeah,
Go with tonight, yeah, sounds good.
Can unique people try and get a better number?
Yeah.
Can many leave, many return? Yeah.
Yeah, well, I say, like, general
Some
intelligence.
people should heal a bit.
Yeah, I'll say like again, it's midday, so if you guys want to wait till like nightfall, I said it was like kind of summerish time, so that wouldn't probably happen for like at least another 8 hours. So if you guys want to, I would say take a long rest. So you get all your chi points and health and stuff there.
Oh, can't relate. Haven't been wounded.
Wait, some of us use chi.
Any rations that want to be eaten? Yeah. You didn't get those cookies you were promised by Fihu.
Fuming.
It's lucky enough I got a supply myself. Is it a short rest?
Long rest.
Long rest.
It would take at least a long rest for the sun to start going down.
That's right.
And I say, like,
Oh my god.
I say whilst we're sort of like taking watches, like we can like secure decent amount of intel, like hopefully.
Yeah, some people approach the mouth every few kind of rotating hours. You see them kind of like, they come out in like 2s or 3s, they converse, you can't hear from the distance, but and if they're quite far away, but you can kind of see there's maybe a bit of agitation to them. You can tell by like what they're wearing that it's different people each time. So at least you observe at least every. You observe at least 15 people, a rotation of these specific 15.
What are they in groups? Like what? So in these rotations, how many people are in that group?
2 to 3, and so like there's about 5 rotations, and and you think you can't quite tell, but you're pretty sure from this distance it's different people each time.
And do they follow like a set path?
No, not massively set. Some will maybe venture out further than others. They don't really go beyond like this scattering of rocks here on the beach. They don't go too far out. Because from where the hill crests from the angle, unless you guys like proper stood up and approached, like they can't really see over the lip, if that makes sense. Yeah. So if you guys like go into the edge, like you'd have to be like low down to the ground to watch them.
Well, so I was thinking we'd make a move when a group leaves. So I was like, they'll be leaving to go in that direction. We go in immediately afterwards. So.
No, nobody has left yet, and you can kind of tell from the agitation on their faces that they're agitated. Like, yeah, there's something has gone amiss. You do remember that 5, 6, 10 of their people have not come back. And the other 2, 10?
No,
8, thank you. Don't know why I doubled that. The 2 that went out after those first 6 went out to check on them. So yeah, you get the feeling they are hunkering down instead of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Distraction.
And as you group together to decide what to do with this intel, the sun is beginning to set at this point.
I could try and swim me distraction again this time around. Try and do another roll to see if I can actually swim this time.
Yeah, make a bending check if you want.
So what was the last time?
13.
You rolled a 13 or 13 total?
13 this time. 30 total, yeah. I was trying to think whether that'd be a success or not.
You're not massively confident. You're not massively confident. You've seen the numbers. There's so at least 15 people. So you know that's corroborating to the story of maybe 20 to 30 people left. You don't know how far the water goes in. You're not hopeless, but you're not confident.
So I'm looking to guys like, what? Any other ideas?
Back door hole?
But surely the noise will alert.
It's also the way to get to the top of the ridge would be like a big climb up there, and
So I presume also from our point of view, we don't know where the back is.
yeah, this is a strategically chosen point because it'd be very hard to come in from the back.
Secret tunnel!
You're big.
Bong.
Minus inspiration. No.
Shut the fuck up, you love that song. Exactly, shut the fuck up.
I'm still cool.
So?
Still cool, lad.
Do you want to fight us in like a confined area? One area? All of them?
You want to ego check this man.
No, well, yes, but I think if you draw their attention just outside, they will have to come out, but not all of them. Make them come out.
Tan has got a
Pew, pew,
point.
pew. Make the next ones come out, and then half their ranks, and then go in and clear it out.
Say Assassin's Creed around the corner, stab.
Yeah.
And dive.
It's the Assassin's Creed like Link fucking
So I
stab,
think-
like, corner, stab. Somewhere. Look at all of them.
do like the first 5.
Must have been my imagination.
They won't go back in. We'll just say, hey, do you want to send out another 5? We'll send out your boss. And then when they don't send out the boss and send out the next 5, we do it again.
So you want
Some
some
ego checking this man.
You have a big ego, but I don't think you have
Why
enough
did
ego
I go
to
in?
do.
So there are a lot of people in there.
So
Be
unless
quiet.
There's a lot of people in there.
They're also guarding what appears to be their only entrance point. So
Well,
Which
that's
means it's also their only exit point.
We
could
knock out
smoke
guard?
them. We could smoke them out. Fire's a thing.
Do we have any range?
Like we don't know how big.
I've got a bow, but then I was
Because if you want to smoke them out, you need
It's just
a
free
A lot of fire.
3 bows,
Probably
whatever,
on the side.
What
7
I
matter.
throw wrong?
That's a big ass fucking cave.
I cast fire away.
Soon, my friend, soon.
We knock out guard?
Yeah, we need them to come and fight us after. It's not there.
So unless we unless someone goes in,
I say,
distracts, and then runs the fuck away,
We're very fast.
I am very fast.
You volunteer then, bro?
we could give you a torch so that they could follow you easily. They might send a larger number.
I've got a lantern I can give someone.
If they can't capture, then they draws them away.
Then we can sneak in.
Are you happy to do so?
Hammy, we could do it, right? Me and Hammy a game.
And Hammy's game. And we're all game. I've never been mean to you yet.
What do you mean you haven't been mean to Hammy yet?
Just
You've outright said you're going to cook, Hammy.
You've instigated and just going to eat him.
Just.
She dies, you die. 1v1 me on Ross.
However,
Give me that expansion, FMJ.
Should we have some people wait in case they come out when Ro comes back and she's still getting chased? We've got someone to have Ro out.
Yeah.
She can run into the cave, won't
Oh yeah, we could run the table and read this.
Yeah,
Surprise
like,
pattern.
you could do a loop-de-loop, couldn't you?
yeah, I'm fast enough.
I don't know if you have any idea how fast I truly am.
They used to call me the Flash.
I got in trouble for it.
Oh god.
Why do you think I managed to stay hidden when I used to raid larder in the temple?
So if that's the plan, obviously, Ro will alert and lure. We can sneak in.
Yeah, I'll run to the cave mouth.
So are we doing that now? Like, is there any preparation people want to do? Or
Running past up when you are. And don't know how many there are.
shut the fuck up.
you could call out the leader and be a wuss or
Yeah,
something.
well,
Then-
once. And then, like, if he comes out, the little wussy man, and then... Brilliant, because honestly, I don't care about all of the mooks, I want the big man.
Amazing.
Yeah, so...
I should take them as much as you can, Ro, and then you run away.
He's a little pussy man.
Yeah, I've got a chance I'm going to freeze the floor temporarily, like they slip or something, run back, ice the floor, but show me where they be coming from in the cave area.
Pace your entire thing.
Again, you can barely see past the mouth of the cave.
Yeah.
That's just because I've made the
Ah,
whole
that's
thing.
it, yeah.
Go in with a...
So yeah, that's
How did you know the secret passcode?
Secret handshake.
So you approaching the mouth cave?
Yeah, Ro kind of like squares herself up.
So as you're walking down, the closer you get, the more like the shadows in the mouth kind of like take on more shape and
Just once.
yeah,
And
and
not to be shadows.
as you're approaching it, you do hear like he's been holed up in the back all night, like I don't know, like all day. He said he's got work to do. I don't know, like he didn't take the girl with him. Like no, I think he gave it a Ran. Yeah, of course he did. Ran gets everything. Yeah, maybe when he's finished. I don't know what he's gonna do. Like, when he's done, maybe we get to that. I don't know. Fucking you.
Hey!
Man's name.
Hey, grunt number 1.
hey, red shirt.
Okay, victim 1.
The conversation halts immediately. Who's that?
I think I'm a bit lost. I mean, I have a bag full of gold pieces. Jingle, 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 jingle. I mean, I have 6 gold pieces, so whatever that helps. And, yeah, I'm a travelling merchant, and Do you know where the closest town is?
Roll a deception check as they come walking out of the shadows. It's two men.
Oh, I mean,
How bad?
2.
So
It's not very persuasive.
these two men come swaggering out of the shadows. They kind of see you. They were expecting. You said merchant, and they were kind of expecting like someone like a bigger stature than kind of, like less.
Yes, young.
Less young.
female.
Well, that's their prerogative, how advanced mindset they are. But they come out and they're like, well, you know deals.
So, yeah, sure. I mean, is that all you? It's just you two, right? Or is there more of your friends around?
They look at each other and like, for the purposes of that sack, let's just say it's just the two of us.
See, no.
So you know deals?
A few.
Right, here's the deal. Give us that gold, or we won't kill you.
I mean, you could try, but
We could try.
I could take you two on in with my eyes closed.
You can see them visibly, they're like bristling. They are getting very angry.
So just two, like, bring some more around. We'll have a deal.
I don't think we're going to need more than two.
I think you might. I mean, tongue?
Which tongue?
All of the tongues.
the one next to the talker is like,
So, yeah, I mean, you've had what? You're missing 8 guys? Where do you think they went? Intimidation, right?
yeah, roll.
But, oh, I think I got -1 on intimidation as well. 6.
The scimitars come out.
Oh no, it's a 7, but.
Oh, cheater!
Oh, they go back in.
Yeah, the bunny songs come on. Here you go.
I'm sorry.
Look,
The scimitars are drawn.
right.
Better shut your mouth.
I mean, you've not really met me yet, have you? Though my mouth just runs non-stop. Like,
We can tell. Put the gold down and walk away. This is your last chance.
I mean, this is your last chance. Like, I need more of you guys. Go on, make it a fair fight.
They rush you.
Okay.
Fucking spend a cheap point and leg it. But
Oh, I thought you actually would have taken.
no, alright. No. Fuck it. Rose got 13 hit points. She's gonna go for it.
No, Bobby.
Yes. Fight man.
Stick to the plan. Oh.
Yeah, they. So
Can
you,
I?
I mean, you don't. You could like double dash and stuff. I remember that. Like you don't have to spend a key point to dash. You could dash and then spend a key point and triple dash or whatever it is.
Dash. Can I dash in to the cave more and see if I can round up some more guys?
Oh my gosh. I'll just shout louder.
I would, from the position that they're coming at you from, I don't think you'd be able to get around them successfully and get into the cave mouth.
Just draw them back and.
Say,
I'll draw back.
Just say, yeah, so don't plan and book it.
Yeah, book them. They die. You go in and say, got any more of them guards?
But like, alright, Bro tries one more attempt of trying to get some others' attention and just yell these shouts, bring it on. See if anyone else willing to come at me.
Fucking shout.
Alright, you're asking for it. And I'm like, oi, is there anyone else willing to fight? Roll perception.
No, you just hear you just hear a voice from deeper in the cave and like, what's going on out there? And
Your boys are pussies.
the two guards who are coming at you are just like, nothing we can't handle.
I mean, I like to think that, but who knows?
Roll an intimidation again.
Ooh, 17.
17. The one that you less kind of pissed off so he moves about 20 feet, whereas the one is coming straight at you like full movement. He's like, be ready in case we don't come back, and then he follows his friend.
I mean,
You did not intimidate them to make them think that they needed backup. If you hadn't failed those first couple times, maybe, but you're a little girl who tried and failed twice to intimidate them.
I'm a little girl who has not a lot of history of doing very persuasive things.
So now you've got two big guys coming at you. What are you doing?
I'm bottling it. So I'm gonna dash
Cool.
out of the cave.
So you spend 2 point, yeah. So you
Spend a 2
bottom
point.
back up the hill. They're following you.
Catch me if you can.
Outlaw team, we all like ready ranged attacks, right?
Well, I've got bow and fire.
You haven't specified.
We got 3 bows in our group. I'm not sure how the bow each.
You guys didn't declare if you were readying anything in case shit went south.
Well, so the plan was for her to piss off as many people as and dip.
And we go in
Yeah.
after. That's the plan. We weren't attacking. We're going to keep ourselves hidden.
And you've got 2.
Oh yeah, sounds about right.
So potentially 13 to fight.
That you saw rotating,
Yeah, rotating
those
the
watches. They said 20 to 30, remember?
Yeah.
I'm hoping though, if you guys leave it be and I fuck about enough and run around circles, that some more guys will come out.
Just
You-
dip
you-
all times.
So are you running into the underbrush once you get up to the top of the tree or anything like that? Or what are you doing?
Yeah, I am just gonna make loops around the forest.
Roll a stealth.
Am I still thinking?
Dexterity based.
Oh yeah, D is stuff. The verb is stuff. Well, is she though?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm 24.
So yeah, you verbally bitch slap these guys enough to. So you didn't roll to intimidate, you rolled to annoy, and they have been successfully annoyed. You kind of like, with how you know that you're so nimble is that you even like you pull back enough of your own speed so that you give the impression that they think they could catch you, and then once you're sure that they've also hit the tree line, oh you did, like you put on that speed, you can get through the tree branches, and you just dip around, you lead them on a goose chase, and then while you guys can all hear, they're like, I think she went this way, no it's this way, she went through the river, suddenly as you're like, okay, then you, hi, like you just pop back up like,
Yeah, guys.
I think we got like 20 minutes, like.
So I think deep in the bag now in Spyro.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Literally, yeah. That's essentially what you did. You pissed them off enough into following you, tricked them into thinking that they could navigate the forest, then you just did.
So, sadly enough, I only managed to get 2 of them.
It's better than nothing. Don't worry.
I mean, we could try again and see how many more I can piss off, but
No, I'd say
You only heard one voice from deeper in the cave, so
Oh, yeah.
as far as you're aware, that entrance is pretty open. I will say that.
okay.
So we've used that gambit. I don't think it'll work again.
You heard them warn that guy too. Yeah.
How far in cave you think people are?
Well, I only heard one other voice. He sounded far backish, but he's aware that I'm around, so he might be prepared for something.
If Zemo do round shape, you think people might come out, see what is, and Zemo run away and you pew.
I mean, you could try. I mean, like I said, I only had one voice. Like there could be different sections of the cave, like more private. Like, you know, they had a conversation about the boss not coming out from his room, or out of his section. So
This seems to be the initial guard post spot. If there is potentially only 1 or 2 more, it could be a wiser choice for us to advance onto that one person.
yeah.
Take him out. He might provide us a better number of how many people are in there. And we've then got a forward position to fall back on.
I also think we won't have too long until the hunking brutes come back as well and finish their goose chase. So
Yep.
We can say
What?
crazy.
It's just shipwreck.
and the whole bandit camp is surrounded.
Yeah, fucking solid snake.
The first airbender in 100 years.
Because we're in the valley, he's just sneezing into the valley and it's just like echoing really loud.
It's not fucking sonar pulse.
The closest to thaumaturgy you will get at this time.
There we go. Over here, bitch. So we approaching the cave then? As that's a group.
Well, there's only one way forward.
So,
I'd like to add, quietly with our weapons drawn.
Yes.
So we are prepared for combat.
Zemo got hit stick.
But yeah, the fucking like the stone hand with the fucking.
It's like a cool stuff, but like to Zemo it's literally like to me like
It's a wand.
but to Zemo, yeah, it's like a wand.
I will prepare bow then.
Prepare bow.
Prepare bow.
So you both got shots loaded. You've got your weapons out. Cool. So you not do that. So you approach. Alongside the river, which snakes through a canyon on the north side of the clear path. Head right up on the rock. Moving through the rubble towards the river entrance. The river fills the mouth of the cave, but the path on the north side leads deeper. Inside, sunlight dapples the water and illuminates a large cave structure that goes deep into the canyon wall. From the mouth of the cave, as the first of the few wall-mounted sconces that you saw that offered the shadows, which gave you the first piece of difference of defining human shape. The light bends around a corner and goes deeper into the structure. You've successfully gotten rid of the two bandits there for now. As you go deeper into the cave, you creep on the walls. Everyone roll a stealth check.
Bloody.
Not just stepping this time, 14.
13.
21.
So 14, 21,
13.
13, 10, 15, 11. You got how much?
21.
So Sheng is.
To me.
So Sheng, you got 14, didn't you? 10, 15, 13,
13, yeah.
10, 11, and 15. 10, 15, sorry. Sheng, Ro, and Tan, yes. You guys creep along the walls, hugging the rock where the shadows, reach, and you use them as your friends. The others not like you're finding it kind of hard to not let the torchlight touch you. These are firelit sconces, and as far as you're aware, there is no one in this part of the cave.
On the map, where are we?
You are coming in around here.
Okay.
So you're coming up this beach, and the wall sconces are right here, and there's like water, there's rock outcropping for you to hide behind and everything.
Okay.
Those are kind of what you're using. The shadows are kind of like flickering here, like these are the pockets of light. Where I tried to do shading, and I'm not very good at it.
We can tell.
Thank you.
Is that a ledge here? Like,
yeah.
Go after.
It's just a small. It's more like a like that's like beachy sand going up into stone.
Okay.
Yeah. Less of a like sheer ledge and more like an incline.
I step up. Or...
So basically, we've not learned anyone yet.
So so far
That we know of.
Yeah,
you all got about 10, didn't you?
Yes.
Yeah, about
10,
10.
Yeah. Because there is no one in that area. But as you are approaching, you do hear the voice is similar to you do hear everything all right? Do I need to go to the den?
I whisper to Zara, Water, and the lights off. And Tan, would you be able to rush up and take them off?
Oh yeah, that. So I was going to say, I can't turn the lights out. I don't have control from you, which is an option. Even if I wanted to take it. I was like, is it in me? It's not even on my spell list, I can't take it.
Yeah, no, you didn't take control flames.
No, it's not on my list, I physically cannot take it.
Control flames?
It's not on my list. No, that's what I mean.
So it's
It's like not on the list. That's what I was looking like. Have I been done? Could I have taken this? Nope.
That should've, control flames should have been on there. Everyone should have control something
I don't know.
for the bigger movements.
Spirit fire, flame bolt, no one, that one, not one.
Is it? Did I mistaken?
You have done fucked up, kiddo.
That's
I couldn't take even more.
I thought I had it on everyone's, but I guess that's a boo-boo on my part. But they are.
Because you look at me with a sconce and like, I can't do anything about that.
Honestly, from my perspective, like remember, like Zemo did some basic earthbending stuff
Yeah.
with a bending
I'm saying,
check.
like,
But is it innate? Like,
well, but,
Yeah.
Simple things like that, I would say.
You've got your spells. Like, those are specific. What, like, it's literally just like extinguish. That's it.
oh, so I actually extinguish the one on the other side.
Yeah, well, what I'm saying
Yeah,
is
And
you
pick
shouldn't
it,
get your full
but I
benefit.
could have picked
You
it.
could have literally be like.
So you've got control, and I just didn't. I messed up with them ones.
I didn't pick control zone, but I could have
But
done.
you could have. Okay, so
Yeah.
yeah, that's me messing that up. But with these kind of like small and name,
Yeah, I thought I could. I was like,
it'd be the same as like a bending check, just like how Zarak is like, can I get under the water
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
can I extinguish the ones on the opposite side?
Make a bending check.
17.
You feel the pull in your gut, and you think from this distance, you might be able to. You do it?
To do that, yeah.
The light snuffs out.
On the other side, so not on our side, so they're looking at the other side.
Yeah, you hear a voice in the dark just go, what?
So, yeah, so instead of Tan rushing, could I have instead swapped it?
Yeah.
Tan take out the lights.
And I can walk with the
Zarek
person
rushed
if he
me.
walks out.
You've
I
all
can
got
walk with
stuff knocked and ready to go, like.
him. So if he walks out, I can grab him.
Yeah,
If he
just
comes out, potentially he walks
Yep.
out, I can grab him.
So you hear the
trying nothing in there.
you can hear at this closer distance, you can all hear this like clunk 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 before the steps muffle, like it was like boots on us on a different substance to what you guys are walking on. And you can hear those, although they're muffled, you can hear the footsteps coming closer as you put it. Like, why would they put a wolf skull where there's a draft? Is that you guys? As the
Does he
voice-
walk down now? Yeah.
He's coming a bit closer.
So I try grabbing him to walk with.
Ron,
16.
16, yeah.
16.
So if he's 30 feet away, I think hopefully he's got beats for me.
It's your dexterity check.
Dexterity saving.
It's 15.
Oh, an 18.
We just
So
like winters.
you roll an 18. So you bring the water up. It looks a bit like rippling waves, and you hear this like.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to give her inspiration here. I don't want to use that. I'm trying to save the situation.
No.
No. You can make me.
Oh no, can I make you?
Can you make me?
And I think I roll higher.
Well, it's your choice, isn't it? Like, because it doesn't specifically say that.
Yeah, it's an inspiration. It's you choosing a dice to re-roll.
I think I can roll higher for you to not pass.
No.
It's a fixed dexterity
okay.
check. She's got to roll the
You can use your inspiration to make me re-roll. You can use inspirations to either make me re-roll something or you re-roll something. It doesn't affect DC saving throws. You can't re-roll damage unless you take specific feats for that. It is just that if I'm rolling a d20 or you're rolling a d20 and you don't like that outcome, you can use an inspiration to make someone re-roll it.
So
I'll use it to make you roll yours then.
I rolled an 18, so 19 that time. I rolled higher, but good
Yeah.
news. So the waves, the water begins to ripple, and it looks a bit like waves as you begin to push and pull in the motions of water bending. You do hear the voice again. They're like, what's that? Whoa! And as you try to strike out with the water, you hear a voice just go, whoop! And then you hear the footsteps on the. You start. You don't hear a shout, but you hear the footsteps increasing, moving away from you at a faster pace.
can I hear that as well?
Yeah, you can all hear it.
Am I able to like step out at a point where I can see him?
Yes, you can do that now.
Higher, very good.
Well, I'm saying, like, not specifically aiming, but like lower body to like knock his balance off or like interrupt
Hit
his
his
running.
feet.
Yeah, like. I say I'm not specifically like aiming for the feet, but something just enough to knock him off balance or something.
You step out and you see him running across a poorly constructed wooden bridge, heading deeper into the caves.
I'm not gonna aim for the bridge because that might be our only way to the next shit. Which we do have an earthbender. We could just stairs that shit up, but yeah, fuck it. I'll
It's going across the river. It's that bridge though. Like,
yeah. I will just take a pot shot at this this guy. 12.
It's his bandit, yeah.
Understandable.
Yeah.
D8. Right, where's my D8? Eight.
Cool. So You draw your bow back. Well, no, the bow's already knocked. You step out. It's a split-second moment, but your years of training, you are like, you don't ready to aim. You point and shoot in this innate way of wolf-striped hunters dating back eons of your ancestors. You loose that arrow, and it sinks into this guy's calf muscle as he opens his mouth. He doesn't get the words out, but you can definitely tell he was about to yell that from the shape of it.
That was my fear.
But it cuts off into this like choked off like "Ugh!" as his leg goes up from under him and he topples into the water.
Cool. That's all right then.
Sniper shot.
Crisis averted.
He surfaces and he's like paddling, like you can kill him. Like.
Oh, yeah.
We'll see to that.
So like this figure like bursts out of the water a second later. He's kind of moved down a bit towards where you guys are, just a bit like battling at the water, very disorientated, like water in his eyes. He kind of can't see.
Can Ro offer a hand for him to get out?
You could reach for him, but he might not reach back. Like he's a bit disorientated and stuff. That's not a roll thing. Like
Take my hand. Look, what else have you got to lose? Or why do I even try persuasion?
Go on then, try persuasion there.
you don't need to roll persuasion. He forearm grips you and roll a strength check.
Oh god, no.
It's just a flat strength, so like anti-strength modifier.
By row.
Oh, 14.
14. It's a bit of a struggle. He's only got one leg to help you kick at the moment with an arrow like through the calf of the other, but you manage to yank him out, and he just kind of sprawls out onto the sand, kind of like mid gasping. Also, just immediately rolls over, grabs his leg, like sees the six of you. Like he was about to like kind of yell, opens his eyes, sees six of you, and is a bit like.
Yeah. Right.
What do you want?
Nothing. Feel free to leave. We're going to make it to your boss. We don't care. We're not going to hurt you. You can go.
Can I?
Roll a persuasion check. If I say
Just charisma.
I was gonna say like you're not lying, so.
I'm going to use my inspiration. Better. 16. I know you want persuasion.
Yeah.
Oh, I did take it. Yeah, 18.
18.
Yeah, I didn't know I took inspiration. I took persuasion.
Proficiency.
Persuasion too. But yeah, 18.
18.
Yeah.
So he's holding his leg, he hears that and he's like, fuck, that's all I've done for this. And he just kind of gets up, begins to hobble away. You see him just leave the cave, and you have it's all
Should have got information first.
too late, keep going.
Fuck him.
They don't like their boss. They don't like their boss. They don't care enough to leave him.
Yep. As far as you guys can see, that entire area before you cross the bridge is now clear. There is a the river. So where you guys are now, the river ends in a stagnant pool on the other side of a wooden bridge, where that bandit was previously standing guard. Beyond the bridge, the pool sits, but a point narrows into a tunnel that can be just where that water there is flowing. Where it's coming out of, essentially, is what you can see. That's what you guys can see. And there's another ridge up there. There's nobody up there though.
Does anyone else find it strange that there were supposed to be 20 to 30 bandits and we've only come across 3?
What's it more that way?
It could be.
He was running across the bridge into that other area.
Yeah.
But still.
It could be a back. There could be a back room, hypothetically.
Or they could just be telling us that there's 30, so we wouldn't bother. It's too much effort.
We just approach a bit closer, but stealthy.
Yeah, so
Sneaky again. Another
Sneak.
So you guys are planning on sneaking in more?
Yeah.
The Lord be sneaking. The Lord, I'm not sneaking.
hang on.
Because with this being your plan to move forward, I'm going to end it there.
Oh, look, that 2 never happened. Oh, no.
I lost 19. That's good roll.